This is going to be a super unconventional Unboxed Mind of Shans because I'm going to try to kill two birds with one stone. Um, Even though it's almost 11 o'clock at night and I should probably be getting ready for bed, but literally just got home from volleyball and I'm like unwinding, I guess you could say. And it was a really day full of a lot of things, but that's pretty much how every single day this year has been. So it's really no surprise. I feel like my whole day flew by. I feel like I was pulled in so many different directions. But most of all, I had my therapy appointment today, and I really love doing Unboxed Minds of Shans after therapy because, like we've talked before, I kind of have a lot more self-awareness when I'm talking to my therapist. Not so much that she has a lot of input, because I really don't even give her hardly any a chance to have input, to be honest, because I'm literally catching up from a month worth of stuff that we're talking through. So anyways, so today it was more of me like giving her an update of where we're at in work life and personal life. I kind of like caught her up to speed, obviously, with where we're at after the fire at the office, because I think it was like right after that is when I talked to her or told her about that. I told her about the most recent relationship trying to reach back out to me at a random time, and we talked through that and the reasonings behind that, but me not responding obviously is the best solution to that situation. And then this past one, we talked about the most recent issue with the cats and me being on the news about it, and how everybody and their brother thinks that I'm the bad person. I'm the bad guy. I'm the one that created this ordinance in 2014. I was working for economic development at that point in time. I wasn't even in government, but as a village administrator, I have to enforce the ordinances. Like, that is part of my job. Whether people like it or not, like, I have to state this. I have to, and the PD has to do the same thing. Like, they have to follow what the village ordinance is. Yes, now we are going to be reviewing that. Now we are looking at different ways of what can we do? How can we solve this humanely? How can we make this nuisance, in a sense, because it is a nuisance, it is a problem when cats are going around to different flower beds in people's yards that maybe don't like cats or don't want the cats in their yards, and especially when they're strays. But never once did I ever make fun of anybody. Never once did I ever I corrected the mayor when he used feral, because we had just got educated. For the ones that thought I wasn't listening, I was, on what they are called now ever since 2014 or 2024. So I'm over here, like, I process everything. And I explained this to some of my employees today about how I am probably my own worst critic. No, I am my own worst critic. And I literally retrace everything I said, everything I do, and I overthink everything. So that being said, with me overthinking everything, that turns into me overthinking so many other things. I briefly got into a situation recently in a conversation that I had with my mom, and it really brought to light a lot of the talks that I've had about, generational trauma and things that we carry with us and things that we learn at an early age, and all of this stuff. And it becomes more of a self-awareness and a realization of a lot of people do not take the time to reflect on that, to put those pieces together, to figure out those patterns in their life. They just continue on living that one path instead of facing themselves in the mirror or facing themselves when they're in a relationship or whatever, and working things out on both ends. Because this day and age, everybody's carrying it. Everybody has something that they're carrying that they haven't faced, that they haven't dealt with, that they haven't worked on, that they don't want to touch. So in all reality, while I'm talking these things out with my therapist, she doesn't have time, like, she can't really say anything. She can't really prompt me very much. She challenges me to think a little differently at times, but other than that, I mean, she's literally just shaking her head like, yes, you're getting it. Yes, you're getting there. However, she did say that I really need to figure out how to take time for myself and how to not always be taking care of everybody else, because that has been who I have been. That has been my identity for years upon years. So that is one thing that she's like, what are you doing to take care of you? And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? Like, I go to Menards, I get things. I go to Home Depot, I get things. I'm doing these projects. I'm building things. I'm creating things. That's doing this for me, right? And she's like, no, that's avoiding. You're using it to avoid. What are you doing for you? I'm like, well, first of all, I don't even know who I am anymore. So that's number one. Like, I need to figure out my identity, because I've been told that before by one of my mentors, my old boss. Like, him and I sat down and talked. And he said, I've seen pieces of your identity and then you lose them to other people. And he goes, you really need to take the time and figure out who Shannon really is. You know how hard that is? Because you're like, are you going to give me a map to figure out that? Like, am I going to get some kind of instruction book? Because I don't know what that means. This is all foreign language. Like, I'm learning a foreign language right now, and I don't understand what they're speaking. So I am going to give it a really hard effort now that volleyball is coming to an end, and my big projects are kind of slowing down ish here, but I mean, it's true. I'm just avoiding sitting down and really like facing myself, I guess, in a sense. While I'm aware of that, my mind just doesn't stop. So I just keep going. I just keep pushing forward. I keep doing things all the time, or thinking about things all the time. The 20 tabs in my head are always open and always full of something. Anyways, if you have any ideas of how to find your identity, go ahead and let me know how to do that. Otherwise, until next time, stay unboxed, and to see this whole episode, please click, jump on over to my YouTube channel and to the Unboxed Mind of Shans. So with that, until next time. Oh, and we will we'll follow up on that series that I started to maybe another day.